Hi, everyone. Good evening. This is Faith Barnard, Isagenix millionaire, and so grateful to have you all on this training tonight. This is our Monday night team call that Bonnie often heads up, so yay, Bonnie. And tonight we're going to cover putting your Facebook profile page to work for you in your Isagenix business. So welcome, everyone. And no worries, this will be recorded, so if you need to review, you'll be able to do that. And we're going to keep this training to more of a beginner slash a little bit intermediate. We do have a little bit more advanced stuff, not super, inside our training area, and I'll be pointing that out in a few minutes through this presentation. So again, really excited. So let's talk about branding first of all. You guys all know the word branding. I should ask you guys, does anyone want to give me a definition of branding or branding yourself? Anyone want to take a stab at that? And don't all answer at once.
Well, I'll make an effort.
Okay, so let me make it simple for you. We all have a personality, right? We all have things that we believe in. We have projects, things that we value. We really, anything that, you know, whether you're a hiker, your spiritual activity, you are humanitarian, into personal development, these are all parts of your brand. So your brand is really just you, but it's your best foot forward, right? It's not showing, it's okay once in a great while to show a low time in your life and then how you ended up on a high note. We call that the dip theory, which we'll talk about on another training. But for right now, branding, for the most part, is your personality, your belief system, your value system on display in your best light. Does that make sense to people? So when we talk about branding ourselves, we want people to come to know us
Faith, I'm sorry. Faith, I need to interrupt. Can we get everyone to mute themselves, or can we mute the line? Because
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Please, I'm sorry. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, thank you very much, because I forgot to ask people to do that. So thank you, Kathleen. So one of the things that we want to do is we're going through this journey of being more intentional with our social media is to think about what we're projecting onto our page. And our page, meaning, we call it a profile page, and I'm going to show you in just a minute what that looks like. You all have it if you're on Facebook. You just might not know it's called a profile page. So why don't we go over to Facebook right now and show you a few things. And we'll do the screen share. So here's my page. And you know it's your profile page because it has a place for a banner. Now, I can always tell if someone's not experienced or using Facebook very much because they don't have any banner and it's all black. So you really, and why do you want to have this banner? You want to be attractive. So you notice that we love Sedona. That's where we live. My husband, this is my husband, Larry. He's also a photographer. You can tell by his little camera there. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I represent us as both a couple and someone who lived in Sedona. So here's the backdrop of the Red Rocks. It's pretty iconic. And it's something that if I found this page on Facebook, it would be very attractive to me. I'd want to find out more about that individual. This is your profile picture right here. And, you know, you want to find something. This wasn't, well, my husband's a professional photographer, so any picture he takes of me is sort of professionally done, but you know, it's okay if it's a little casual, but you want it to be nice, because this is, again, having your best foot forward in your branding. Okay, so that's the profile page. If we go over here, we click home. Home page is where we find the news feed. So this is where people are posting from their status updates, which are posts done from their profile page or their newsfeed page. You can do status updates on either page. I tend to do them from my profile page. So I'm very visual, and it's just more comfortable for me to do it that way. We have some other things we're going to show you. This is where you can have private messages right here. This is one-on-one messages with people. You can do group chat messages, but we won't get into that so much on this training. And then notifications here. And notifications are great because they tell you what people are up to. And it also can be an opportunity for you to have a conversation with someone. Like Deanna Everett shared my post on, let's click on this. And look, she shared this on her page about the difference between fat and muscle and how fat takes up more space than muscle. So isn't that cool? Now I know Deanna did that because I checked my notifications. And in a little bit, we'll talk about setting your privacy settings and who should see your page and all that kind of good stuff. But right now we're going to go back to the home page. I want to just run through a few more things. These are notifications that might be a little irritating at times, but they're so worth their weight in gold if you're actively building your business using social media, and Facebook being one of them. And Kathleen, go ahead. I can't hear you, Kathleen. You want to unmute?
We still have 2 telephone calls that are not muted.
Okay, so if you're on a cell phone, please mute yourself. Probably, I'm assuming *6 will work. That would be because we can't mute cell phones, unfortunately. That would be helpful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because it's, there we go, cool.
Oh, awesome, Kathleen. You are the best. I love it. Okay, so here we're looking at my profile page. You'll notice on the left-hand side, there's a place where you can write a little, quick. It can't be very long, but a quick little summary. Now, I'm very spiritually oriented. I may, change this a bit, and never worry about writing something and feeling like you're stuck with it. It's digital, for God's sakes. You can change it any time. So that's the beauty of it. But right here, I could edit this. But here I say spiritual awakening and awakening of consciousness. My vision is linking arms with other health entrepreneurs. I'm going to rework that a little bit, but that was just something they recently put this up here where it wasn't available before. So I just wanted to show you that. Here it shows you my education. I'm married. I was from Carlinville, but I'm actually from New York City originally. These are photos on my page. These are friends, so on and so forth like that. So that's a little bit about what you'll see on a profile page. Now let's go to about, because this is really important that you fill this stuff out, because when you do, you're going to, when people want to check you out and you start to market from your Facebook page, 1 or 2 people are going to be checking you out. People that just are interested in our products or looking for a product experience, but they may want to, they want to work with someone they know, like, and trust. And then you may find people that are looking for a business, but they're not just going to pick anyone. So they want to see that you're serious and what kind of, the way you've done your page. Now, we're not saying Isagenix anywhere on our profile, okay? So you do not say the word Isagenix. But what you can do is talk about nutritional cleansing, fitness, performance, anti-aging. So here, I clicked on a little bit more about me, and I have owned my own business, self-employed. I'm a heart-centered entrepreneur. I'm passionate about building relationships and community. You want to tell them a little something about yourself. I've been entrepreneurial since I was a child, which is true. I used to sell jewelry when I was in grade school. I knew there had to be a better way to live life. I'm committed to owning my life and helping others own their lives. So I want to tell a little bit about my philosophy and how I can be of service to others. I love mentoring others to tap into their unique genius while creating a life that excites them every day. I share solutions, and this is the part where I do a little bit of an Isagenix plug without saying. I share solutions in health, weight loss, building lean muscle, energy, performance, anti-aging, and wealth creation. What about you? I put a question in there. Get them thinking, wow, what about me? And what gets you excited? Look forward to connecting. So it's like an invitation, right? Now this one includes me on some internet marketing, because I've been involved with internet marketing for years and blogging. Wink is a networking group that I belong to. It says Isagenix here, and I keep taking it off, and they keep adding it back in. Not quite sure how that's happening. Don Billings. So I'm going to work on taking that Isagenix thing off again. So let me just go back to the overview page again. Okay, places you've lived, contact and basic information. So this is where you want to put, I would say it's a good idea to put a phone number. If you're not comfortable putting your cell number, put a Google Voice number. Google Voice is great because it will translate messages for you on your email, and it gives you that added layer of protection in terms of privacy, right? So Google Voice is a great alternative. I have a Twitter account, so I have my username on there. I have a website, just faithbernard.com, my YouTube channel on here, and my email address. Now, if you're new and you're thinking, I don't have a YouTube, I don't have a blog, don't worry about it. Put what you do have here, but have, start looking like you're in business, okay? So at least a phone number of some kind, and if you can, some other resource information. Here it has my birthday. If you guys want to know my birthday, it's June 21st. And female, obviously, English, and all that kind of good stuff. And you can add religious views, which I don't want to put in there because the obvious reasons, and political. Okay, so family and relationships. Here just will list in the case of my husband and my husband's sister, Donna. And detail, now this is where you want to get more embellished, okay? More embellished. You want to click on, sorry, my notifications are going crazy. Details about you. So I'm going to click on that. And this is where you can really get into more detail. Now I do have a little summary. Spiritual, social media, network marketing, life enthusiast, catalyst for positive change, holistic entrepreneur. That's just like a little tagline. And join me on my fan page. If you have a business page, you can add it here. If you don't worry about it. I have my blog here. And then this is where I wrote a little bit more about what I'm about. So we won't go through that now. You could, and don't worry, you think, well, I don't have time to do all this. Do a little bit at a time. But make it your goal over a month's time that you're going to get this all fleshed out and that you're going to fill out in the details. It's very, very important because people will check this out. You'll be surprised. And you can add events here, when I got married and all that kind of good stuff. So that's enough on that. So again, we're talking about branding yourself. We're talking about setting up your Facebook profile page for success. Now what we want to go into is we're going to go back. Let me go through the timeline so you'll sort of recognize this is my profile page. And then we're going to go right in the upper right-hand corner here. Now we've got a couple things. If I hit this downward arrow, it's going to give me, I could create a business page from this page. This is a little bit more advanced stuff, so we're not going to get into it. So I'm going to skip that, but we're going to click on the padlock. So it's called Privacy Shortcuts. And what I want to do is I'm going to have a drop down here, and I'm going to click on See More Settings. So we're going to click on that. And assuming that you guys can all see this, who can see my stuff? Well, because we're doing business on Facebook, don't you want everyone to see your stuff? Raise your hand. I want to see everyone raising their hand. Everyone can see your stuff. Okay, review all your posts and things you're tagged in. I used to have to review tags because, and tags is like I had other network marketers and other people promoting other businesses and trying to tag me on my page so that my contacts would see their opportunity and they would have a way to get my friends. But you know what? You can request based on setting this up properly that you need to review tags before they go up on your page.
Hey, there's somebody that's completely and totally having a conversation on the phone while you're talking. So, and it's on a phone call. So it was 702. It was a 702 number. So I'm not sure on your end if you can try to mute it. If not, it's so distracting. I can't even hear you.
Okay, let me go back to participants and let me look.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't mean to be
we've got a lot of
disrespectful,
people here calling in on a phone number. Let me just see.
702-510-7493.
Okay, I'm going to try to mute it right now.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'm going to mute all the phone numbers.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, please.
So mute.
Thank
mute.
you.
I'm so glad you did that. I guess I was overriding it. Okay. Okay, so everyone's cell phone has been muted that I see here.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Okay. So let me go back to screen share. All right. And share screen. All right. So now we're in the privacy settings and tools. So like I said, who can see my stuff? You want everyone to see it. And then this is a place where I could use an activity log to review all the posts and things you've been tagged in. So, and limit past posts here. Okay, so let me just click on this real quick and see where it takes us. I don't want to go on a wild goose chase. Okay, so this is basically showing me a list of people that have tagged me, and I can add this to my timeline by doing this. So I clicked on the list, add to the line. Here's one by a new affiliate on our team, Jenna DeSoto. So I'm going to go ahead and accept her tag. Tag meaning that the tag is, I use the @ sign in their name, and it brings it up in a highlighted blue, and that notifies them through notifications that there's been a post. So that's what we mean by tagging. Who can contact me? I want everyone to be able to contact me. Now you might be thinking, well, there's some strange people out there in social media land. I'm going to show you in a few minutes on how to block someone or unfriend them, but block them for sure if you're having issues with them. But from a marketing standpoint, you want everyone to be able to contact you so that you can do business and make new friends. Who can look me up? I have everyone. Who can look you up using the phone number you provided? If you use a Google Voice number, not your real number, but a Google Voice, then I go ahead and put everyone on that. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? Yes, that's very important. Why? Because we want people to find you. Yay. Okay, so let's go over here to blocking. And to block someone is pretty simple. You just type in their name here and you hit block. Notice I have a few people blocked. Not a lot relative to, I have 3,800 friends, so that's not a big list. But sometimes you just have to do that. You know, people aren't handling themselves well on social media. Over here is where you would put your language. Most of us will probably be English, but maybe not everyone. This is notifications here. Now, I really want to click on followers. Okay, so let me go over the followers. I have seen a lot of people start to do the Facebook strategy and no one can post on their page because you have to have this setting right here. Who can follow me? Everybody. So over here, make sure you click on everybody. And then follower comments. I put everybody. If someone's being bad, I just unfriend them, or if they're really bad, I block them. So follower notifications, everybody, because I want to know what's going on. I want to know who's commenting and what's going on, because that's an opportunity to have a conversation. I don't really know what comment ranking is, and we won't get into that now because I promised Bonnie this would be a beginner training, but maybe I'll ask my expert over here, Kathleen, on another training what the ranking part is. Username is part of my URL, which is the address on how you find my Facebook profile page. So it's facebook.com/faith.barnard, just like your name, but it'd be your first and last name. Twitter, this is more advanced, but I'll just mention that you can link your Twitter account to your Facebook account. So when you post on Facebook, it's automatically posting to Twitter, but again, that's more advanced. If you happen to have a blog, you can do an iframe here. And what is an iframe? Some code that you can add to your blog to literally have people join you on Facebook on your website. So just something for the future. Some of you get really, really wanting to get out there and have your own website, but it's not necessary or required by any means. So let's go back to my profile page. And I know I'm going through this very quickly because I have a number of subjects to cover in 30 minutes. However, I'm going to show you where all the training is, and you'll be able to go into more detail and go slower through step-by-step process of putting this page to work for you in your Isagenix business. So you're brand new now, and you're thinking, oh my God, this is so much information. Well, you can get started with Facebook marketing with so simple. So let me just go over here, and is everyone seeing the Alive to Thrive website? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. So you'll notice here, this is the public side of the site. So we have home, we have a wellness tab, we have own your life for the entrepreneurial side of the equation, science and validation for the analytical types, We have ultimate support once someone gets on our program that we can direct our new people to. Business of the 21st century to really build up the esteemed network marketing, getting started tab in the team area. So now I want you to, I don't know if you guys can do this, but at a later time, I want you to go to the team site. I want you to click team area and then the drop down, click start here. Now, I'm already logged in, but if you weren't logged in, you would do it, the login would be on the right. And how do you log into our training area? We have a universal login. It's, the username is alive, small case, A-L-I-V-E, alive. The password is Thrivers. So it's a plural. So it's Thrivers, plural. That'll be your password. And that's a universal password, and it will allow you into this training area. Now, we want everyone to know that they can eat for free and go beyond that. So we do have the Eric Coover video right here. And then guess what? The second step, create interest using Facebook. Look, there's ideas. You don't even have to think too hard. You can just copy and paste and modify it a little bit. So let's go ahead and click that. So how to develop a Facebook post. The intention of this post is to be authentically enthusiastic about why you have decided to get started on your journey with Isagenix. Simply sharing your excitement with your Facebook network. The other facet of this is that a natural level of curiosity develops among your friends who will want to learn more about what you are doing. Okay, so I'm just going to read a couple of these to give you a feel. The first sample we were given here, and again, you can copy and paste this and modify it to your own style. After watching my friend Bonnie, and then I would tag Bonnie so that she would see the post by doing the @ sign before her name, and it would highlight blue. She released, 15 pounds and 35 inches. And here's the one thing I'm not clear on, and we need to discuss this. I think on a compliance side, you're not supposed to give the time frame, and it does say time frame in this. So let's skip the time frame. We might want to modify this script, and edit it. But I wouldn't give an exact time frame because the regulatory agencies look at that as an enticement that, well, because Bonnie released 15 pounds in 2 weeks, that the person reading it could do that as well. And we don't want to do that. So I decided it was time for me to experience similar results because I was tired of feeling tired, lack of energy, and I wanted better sleep, and I wanted to release 15 pounds. So I'm so excited to get started to get my body back. My system hasn't even arrived yet, and I'd love to have some of my good friends join me on this journey so we can hold each other accountable and get the healthiest we've ever been together. Who's up for feeling their best? All right, so you do like a big thing there, right? Now there's some other scripts here. I'm not going to read all through them. This was a real short one. I'll just read this last one here. This short one is, I started this nutritional program. I decided now is my time to release some of this weight, have more energy, sleep better, and I'm looking for some of my friends and family to join me, hold me accountable. So that's a shorter version. You could try several. You don't have to do just one. And over several days, you could break it up because not everyone when you post, not everyone's going to see your post. On average, only 7% of your friends see your post at any one time. So we have to do little things to trick the algorithms, which is just how the computer works with Facebook, to get more of your friends to see your posts. But you can see there's several other examples here. So that's all you need to know. And really simple to find under the team area, log in with the username alive and the password Thrivers. So we're going to go ahead now and go to, okay, so we're going to talk about the branding part on your page. So let me switch back and to my page. And boy, there's a lot going on here. So I got to get this clicked out of the way. All right. Now I'm going to first show you my profile page and some of my posts. So there was the post that a friend of mine shared about fat taking up more room than lean muscle. This one is take care of your body. It houses your soul. So just a little bit more of a spiritual angle on the health part. Here's a before and after picture. And we have a team strategy where a group of us come together and use what we call private chat group threads to like and comment on each other's posts. I won't get into that in this training, but it is involved. I do have that recorded in the training that you can access through the website that I just showed you, the one that we were just on. In fact, I'll go back there at the end just to show you where those videos are. Okay, so here's one, acknowledging the good that you already have in your life. It's a foundation for all abundance. So again, you'll notice I'm doing different things. This is more personal development, maybe some spiritual slant to that. I'm gonna skip over that one, this one. I love this one. I do it because I can because I want to, and I want to because because you said I couldn't. So that's a really good one. I love that one. Here's one that I think is the epitome of why people need Isagenix. Notice it doesn't say Isagenix anywhere. And I am also hashtagging all my strategic posts, all my posts that are indirectly or directly related to Isagenix without saying Isagenix, or hashtag alive to thrive now, hashtag holistic entrepreneur is my personal branding. You don't have to have a personal brand. Hashtag only if you want to, right? But here's the post. It says, cheap food is an illusion. There's no such thing as cheap food. The real cost of food is paid somewhere. And if it isn't paid at the cash register, it's charged to the environment or to the public purse in the form of subsidies, and it's charged to your health. Does that give you goosebumps? It does me. So that's a really powerful. Notice I've got now Teresa, Mary, and Linda. We like and comment on each other's posts. Why do we do that? Because it does help with the algorithm, even though I know Facebook's sort of figuring out that, but it psychologically helps with our friends. If our friends see other people liking and commenting, they're more likely to like and comment as well. So just from a psychological end of the equation, it's a really good thing to do, okay? And think hippie thoughts, don't you love that? I love that one. I've got a lot of people responding on that. Oh, Bonnie responded to that one. See, we come from the same era. Oh, and my husband, putting silly things on. It catches people's attention. People love it. This is a healthy living post. We'll skip over the politics. Don't wait until you've reached your goal.
You trust her.
Be proud every step of the way towards reaching your goal. That is huge. You know, and here's something, I'm going to jump around for just a second here. We're talking about the posting strategy, and I'm going to show this in a minute. But you see how there's 7 others that like this? Let me click that real quick. And I'm going to show you in a few minutes, but I scroll through these to anyone that is not already an Isagenix associate, either someone I know but maybe not real well, or I know really well but we just haven't connected on Isagenix, or there's a brand new person, they're not friends of mine yet. And I'll show you in a few minutes how I connect with these people, because this is where the rubber meets the road. You can do all this posting, but it's not going to mean anything if you're not connecting with people that like, share, and comment on your posts. But we'll get into that in just a minute. Right now, I want to actually go to my Finder on my computer. Let me bring it up. And let me just open this up a little bit. I'm going to go to desktop. Okay, so what I do when other people post, and I see that either in my news feed or in our group chat thread where we're supporting each other's strategic posts by liking and commenting, I just grab the picture and drag it onto my desktop. These are all pictures right now that I have on my desktop. I actually did organize them today because sometimes I get a little carried away and my desktop gets out of control. But what I want to do, and this is important for you if you really want to go big with this strategy, you want to be organized. So what I suggest to you is you create folders. Notice I have all these folders on the left, and I'm just going to quickly touch on some of these. So this folder, any post that I could put inside of a Live to Thrive Now that's directly related to Isagenix. So it could be, you know, I could be this one, as easy as 1, 2, 3. So that's a great post for inside of our Live to Thrive Now. And we call it a product page, but it's technically a Facebook group called a product page. So how about this post right here? Personalize your Isagenix strategy. I love that. Again, adding value. Why do we want to give value inside Alive and Thrive Now? Anyone that you add to that, you take a look at what we have going on. When you post anywhere from 2 to 5 times a day inside Alive to Thrive Now, you are reminding your personal people that you personally put inside Alive to Thrive Now Facebook group or product page that they're being notified when you post. So you want to post predictably 3 to 5 times a day. So I think I'm posting 8 times a day. I do use an automated poster called Buffer. I only do that so I can be very consistent. But I also go in and manually post as well. I do both. But don't worry about Buffer right now. We don't need to get into that. That's more advanced. But I just wanted to tell you that this is a file folder that I'm using for all the posts that would go inside Alive with Thrive Now that is directly related to Isagenix. Now, sometimes I'll put a health post that's more generic inside Alive with Thrive Now or something about healthy eating, but most of the time I'm tying them directly to the Isagenix foods. Okay, so let's look at another one. Let's look at before and after pictures. Those are always fun. So I put all my before and afters here. So I've got, you know, like this one right here. Okay, so you can see they're all in the file folder. And this way, I'm organized. The more organized you are, the less stressful this strategy will be. It will be more fun, more effective, and you can do it faster. Remember in the beginning, when you're doing something new, it's going to seem awkward at first. But once you get used to doing this, you're going to love it. So yeah, I'll just do one more where I show you. Oh, wait a minute. I love this one too. Isn't that great? That's an awesome before and after. I have to show this one too because I love the way people's skin changes on the program. And there's a bunch of good ones like that. What else do we have? We have, and these two, we do events on Facebook to grab attention. It's like throwing a big net. We can do another call on that. Let me just hit down to entrepreneurship here. Entrepreneurial. So it's always too early to quit. So anything entrepreneurial I put in here. Because I want to break up my posts into different subjects.
Faith,
This one by Brendan Burchard. Go ahead, Kathleen.
hit share screen. Always sees your desktop. We don't see what you're talking about.
Oh no. Okay, so let me
Yeah.
undo. Let me stop to share. Okay. Sometimes when you do a screen share and you change pages, it doesn't follow. So let's go ahead.
And while
can you
you're
do
at it,
this?
you know what, can we have phone number 248-770-6279 either mute yourself or hang up and call back? Because you're interrupting Faith. Or if you want to mute her, Faith, I can't mute her from here.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and
It's 248-770-6279.
hold on. Let me get back over here to participants. Okay, the phone number again?
278. Uh-oh.
278.
278-770.
Oh, I'm not.
Hello.
I don't know, but
278.
Hello?
hi.
Can anybody hear me? Hi,
Yes,
I
we
had
can
it
all
muted.
hear you.
I just took it off.
That's okay. We'll try. We'll mute you right now, okay?
Well, I can't find her. What was the number again?
278. She's at the very bottom. 278-770-6279. She's the very last phone.
248.
Okay. Well, okay, that's weird. So I'm looking at the phone number. 248.
Yes. Do you want
Okay.
to just
I
explain
just had it muted, so I don't know why you're hearing me. Now you're hearing me because I took it off.
Okay, so I'm not seeing 248 for some reason. Oh, wait a minute. I just found it. Found it. It popped up at the top. It was at the top of mine. Okay, I've just.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
So let me just quickly go back here because unfortunately you guys weren't able to see this. So I don't know when I double click if you guys can see that. Kathleen, can you see when I double click? Okay. So here it is. Brendan Burchard is a great person to follow. Purchase his books. He's phenomenal. It's all about personal development. And I love this quote. If the only challenges you are facing in life right now are the ones life has thrown at you, then you're not directing your own destiny. You are merely reacting to the world. You are not guiding yourself. The greatest challenges we face in life should be the ones we decide to take on because we have a bold vision for ourselves and for others. That is how you know you're consciously designing your life. So again, you can see that I've got these organized into different, let me just quickly, you guys couldn't see the before and after pictures. I'm so sad. Let me just quickly, like here's the before and after, obviously. That would definitely get a lot of attention. I'll be honest with you, I do 1 to 2 befores every day. And the reason why I do them is that they work, and I've gotten a lot of my new associates because of these before and after pictures. But I also want to provide other forms of value. So let me go over to health. So real quick, you know, I can't even see these when they're small, so I'll just go ahead and double click on that. Okay, so obviously fats from junk food trigger the brain to want more food. This effect can last for several days. That's pretty scary, huh? This is one I think I just recently posted. Why cleanse? Why not? Why cleanse? Why wouldn't you? You know, this is a transformation. This one I wanted to show. This is one I think I posted today or yesterday. Spring into health. But again, this is health oriented. I have it in my health oriented file. So you guys all getting the gist of this, organizing. Again, the different categories I have here. I even have a little area for birthdays, so you love it. So I have Alive to Thrive Now, Alive to Thrive Business, athletes before and after pictures, better health, skip those two, entrepreneurship, exercise, friends, fun, health, healthy recipes, inspiration, lifestyle, personal development, self-care, and I jumped down here to spiritual. I've got a spiritual category as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go off the screen share here and go on to the next part. Okay, you guys have been awesome. Okay, so this is the posting strategy. I do 12 to 15 posts a day. You're probably not going to be able to do that if you're doing it manually. Do 3 to 5 consistently a day. 5 is better. If you're brand new to this strategy, do 5 consistently a day. Do it for a month. And if you decide you want to use Buffer, which is an automated poster, it will post for you automatically. You set up your posts over the weekend, perhaps Saturday or Sunday, and you can actually set them up for the whole week. And the only way you're going to be able to do 12 to 15 posts a day if you really want to make a big splash, and that's how I started getting the big response, was because I had more posting going on. More people were seeing my posts. But you don't do that in the beginning. Just start with 5 a day and do it manually. But at some point when you're ready for Buffer, I've got a training on using Buffer in the back office of Alive to Thrive Now under the team training area. And we'll show you where that is in a minute. So we want to attract our audience, obviously. Oh, connecting with people that like and share and comment. Let me go back to that again real quick here. Oops, guys, I got to get off this screen share because I got to get the right page up. So let me just go ahead and stop that share. And let me get over to Facebook for a second and make sure I'm on it. Yes. And let me go back here. Let's see if I can do the screen share now. Oops, looks like, here we go. Shares. I think I saw a message coming in from Bonnie, but maybe Kathleen, you can look at that while I'm doing this, so I'm not trying to multitask too much.
I got it. I'm handling chat because there's some chat going on. I got it.
Okay, and then we'll take questions at the end, guys, but we're almost done. I just want to give you an example here.
Yeah, it's just simple stuff. I got it.
Okay, so here's a don't let someone who gave up on their dreams talk you out of yours. Isn't that something that we can all relate to? And notice here I have 10 people that responded, so let's click on them. So what I would do if okay, a lot of these are friends, but sometimes I'll have ones where they're not friends. But if oh, these two are not friends. It says add friend. These above are friends. So I would go, maybe I go to Linnea here, and notice how you put your mouse over their name. It brings up their profile page. See, that's her profile page. Isn't that cool? And I can actually I know who she is because she works at Whole Foods in Sedona. And so I can go right here and say, hey, Linnea, thanks for supporting my post on not letting others, let's see, be, what do I want to say? Others not support your dreams. I would do a better job if I wasn't trying to do this quickly, but I'm just going to put dreams. It has been a while. What are you up to these days? Okay, so this is someone I already know. If I didn't know them, I would say something like this. I would say, hi, Linnea, thanks for supporting my post on not letting others not support your dreams. And I would say something like, hey, I don't know how long we've been Facebook friends. Tell me, what is it that you do? That would be a response to someone I don't really know, but they're friends of mine. If I'm not friends with them, I could say something like, wow, and you go to their profile page and see if you can find something in their profile that you like, wow, I love your banner on your page, or I love your post on XYZ. You try to make it personalized, right? So you personalize it, and I could actually add in this message, I love your banner, because it is totally rocking banner. But if it was someone I didn't know, I'd say something like, wow, I love your banner. That is really, that really just hit me. I love it. It's just really attractive. Love to connect with other positive, uplifting people on Facebook. What is it that you do? So again, it's another approach. But again, you're going to the likes and the comments and the shares, and you're thanking them for supporting your post. If it's someone that you know, just be really casual. What are you up to these days? It's been a while since we talked. If they're a friend but you don't know them, then you want to say something like, I don't know how long we've been Facebook friends. Wow, what are you up to, or what do you do? You want to say, what do you do? It's a little bit more formal. And again, if you don't know them, then you just say, I love connecting with other uplifting people on Facebook, and go from there. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and send this. She's going to crack up getting this message from me. I'll tell her that we were doing a training. But anyway, that could open up a conversation, so that'll be good. So is everyone sort of tracking with that commenting from people that comment, like, and share? Connect with them. One last thing we're going to do before we do today's training, and I think we went a little long on this one, so I apologize for that. We're going to do birthday reach outs. Isn't that exciting? Birthday reach outs. I'm going to go to the top of my page. Okay, so this is the profile page again. You see the banner. I'm going to click on friends. Okay, leave page. It's going to come up here in a second. If the internet gods are on my favor. Okay, yay. Okay, awesome. Okay, so right here, you'll see birthdays. See that, everybody? Birthdays, right above your friends. So I'm going to click on birthdays. And I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom to my birthdays. So here's what you want to do. You want to only really connect. Well, I mean, you can connect with everyone and wish them happy birthday, but focus on the ones whose birthday is 3 days out or 2 days out. Why is that? If you focus only on the ones that are having a birthday today, they're going to be really busy. And there's not much chance that you're going to have a conversation on that day. You might have it later, but not on that day. So here's one. Here's Judy Epstein. And I had looked at her page before. So this is her profile page. So I click on, what can I say about this? Oh, she's got that vitamin summit, separating fact from fiction. Da, 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 da. So I'll just say something like this. I'll go to the message. I'll go, hi. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Hi, Judy. Well, hi, Judy. I wanted to be one of the first to wish you happy birthday. Okay? So I wanted to be one of the first to wish you happy birthday. Hey, I don't know how, oops, long we have been friends on, and I spell Facebook out because some people don't always know what FB stands for. Love your posts about health. What do you do? And it says what she does, but I'm going to still ask the question. Now, I'm not sure how the typing worked out on this. This is going to be fun because I couldn't really read while I was typing because it was blocked by the computer screen or by the video screen. So anyway, that's basically what it said. Wanted to be one of the first to wish you happy birthday. Hey, I don't know how long we've been friends on Facebook. Love your posts about health. What do you do? So again, the whole idea of this is to open up conversations. There's another reason you do this. Does anyone know the other reason we do private messaging with people as much as possible? Kathleen, unmute yourself and let us know.
The reason why we use private messenger is because it plugs the data back into Facebook and for the algorithm so that Facebook knows you're interacting with that person. It's also easier to have that conversation and track it down to see how it's going.
Yes, and that's very good. And one other thing, when you private message and talk to each other in a chat thread like that, Facebook says, oh, they really like each other. They want to see each other's posts. So what's going to happen is that they're going to see your posts more frequently in their news feed. So if you make a consistent habit of doing birthday reach outs, then you're going to have more people seeing your posts in their news feed, and that's what it's all about. So this was our beginning training. We do have more advanced training, and oh, I do want to show you. I want to show you the, let me go over here real quick, guys, back to the team website. We just get off this page. Let me see if I can do this. Go to home. Okay, there we are. Let me just do one more screen share so I can show you guys where this is. And we'll go right here. This is our team website. Guys, aren't we lucky that we have a website? Alive to Thrive Now. And I'm going to go to the team area. And we're just going to go to social media. Okay, everybody? Social media. And then you notice when I put my mouse over social media, it brings up Facebook 2.0 and Facebook training. The training's more the basic training. And the 2.0, we have some of Paul and Lynette's trainings that really taught us this whole system that we're using on Facebook. It was a little bit longer videos, but I created some shorter videos that will make it a little faster for you to get up and running. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And my husband just got these up today. Again, setting up your Facebook profile page for success. So it's something that we covered during this training, but you want to review it, you can review it right there. Organizing your pictures, just like we showed you, right? Okay. How to use Buffer to automatically post to your Facebook profile page. If you want to really get into it, you can use Buffer. It's only $10 a month or $100 a year. Really worth its weight in gold. It definitely made a difference. I started making many more sales on Facebook as a result of using Buffer. Facebook posting strategy to attract your audience. We talk about that a little bit. Connecting with those who like, comment, and share. We just covered that. Birthday reach outs. We just covered that, but it's good to know you can go back here and review it. And then we've got driving traffic to your Facebook posts. This is a little bit more advanced, but not complicated by any means. And it's our team strategy. And then Facebook events to rock your business and build your audience and more. So there's that. And then this is an older video that also goes over settings. So it's sort of a duplication. So let me go ahead and get off the screen share. And let's unmute ourselves. And everyone, let me know what questions. I know we went through this pretty quickly. How's everyone doing?
All right. I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, who's this?
It's Deborah. Hey! Hi, everyone. It's so great to see everyone.
You too.
So my question is, what websites, where do you find all these fabulous posts that you make?
Okay, good question. I'm going to go to Kathleen in a minute, but I want to partly answer that. We use, first of all, we go to the news feed and we look to see who on our team is posting. We have chat threads set up where we have one that's a support thread and one that is where we only put the links to our posts. So I, to save time, will go, as I go through and like and comment on my team members' posts, I will grab the picture and quickly throw it onto my desktop. And I will add a picture, add a picture, add a picture, and then organize it after the fact, usually later that day. So that's one way. The other place you can go is to ISA Business. You can go to, which is a group, and you can go to ISA Testimonials, another group, get before and afters. There's tons of groups out there. So visit groups, always get permission on before and afters whenever possible. You know, you want to get their permission. If I see other people using pictures and have been using them over and over, I just go ahead and take them because I figure if they're being used that much, they've given permission. But then you want to organize it so you don't go crazy. Does that help? And Kathleen, you want to add to that?
Yeah, so first things first, Deborah, were you asking about your personal page, right? Not your product page, correct?
Correct.
So I know that we have to be careful about what we put out on our personal page. Faith, do you actually post product Isagenix branding on your page?
No, never. I talked about that during the training tonight. You never mentioned Isagenix.
So Deborah, I actually go out and I actually will type in Facebook search and type in inspirational sites. And I will find those come up. And then it's a little, it's like research. And so I'll go through the inspirational sites and pick one and see some posts that they put up. And if I like them, I go directly to that Facebook page site. I like 2 pictures and comment on a third. And then that immediately starts coming back to me in my Facebook newsfeed. So then I will see when they post every day. So right now I have like 12 or 13 individual, and some of them use each other's stuff because that's how I found them. And some of them are completely random, but that's the key. So you go and you find anonymous or like public Facebook pages that are inspirational or recipes or workout regimens, practices, whatever you want to fill your information with. And then you like 2 pictures, like, comment. And you need to do that at least twice a week. Like, comment, comment, and it'll fill you up and they'll notice you too. So that starts your push back and forth about finding other places and sources to feed your page.
That's a great idea. Great idea.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
excellent question, Deborah, because I'm sure that was on a lot of other people's minds as well. I've taken the shortcut just because I have a group of people I'm working with that are already posting and researching. So a lot of times I do the shortcut, but I do think we're going to look for new content and mix it up. So that was excellent. Other questions people have?
Faith, I have a question.
Who's that? Is that Carrie?
This is Becky.
Oh, Becky. Hi, Becky.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. My question is, I struggle with even putting information on my personal Facebook page. How do I get past that?
Tell me what's part of that struggle for you. What's motivating that?
Part of that struggle is the fact that I have multiple friends that are selling other product, and they're very blatant, and they annoy me. And so I kind of don't want to be an annoyance.
Okay, well, there's a difference between being annoying and being branded. You know, have you read the book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone?
I have not.
Check it out. I think you'll really like it. One of the things he says is that most people don't fail. They just simply, no one ever knows who they are. You know, until we're visible, until people can see it. But we do things in a very professional way. We're always adding value. Think about it this way. How can I post that I add value to other people's lives, whether they do business with me or not? But because we're not posting, you know, buy my product or something about directly to Isagenix, we're simply posting valuable posts about exercise, personal development, spiritual things we want, you know, health-related topics. This is what we call value posting. So you're providing value. Does that help you a little bit, knowing that it's about providing? Think of yourself as a magazine editor, of your own magazine that is your Facebook page, and that you're offering value to your readership. Does that help you with that?
Yes, it does. I think I just have to build confidence in myself, really.
Yeah, it is a process. No one gets there overnight. I've been into internet marketing for years now, so I worked my way into this. I'm 61 now, but I didn't want to be left behind the 8 ball, right? You know, when all these things are happening. When you look at the growth in our company, a lot of it's coming from younger people, not just younger people, other people too, but a lot of the younger people are very savvy with using social media. Just always think about, how can I help someone else? How can I provide value, whether they ever do business with me or not? Make the goal not about them doing business with you so much as how can I provide and enhance their life. I can't tell you the number of times I've even gone onto my page and said, you know, I think I'm going to have to delete some of my Facebook friends because I have a lot of friends that, you know, I never have any interaction with. And then they'll come back to me, oh no, we love your posts. We look forward to them every single day. So you don't know, just because someone's not liking or commenting or sharing your posts, it doesn't mean that they're not following you. And it doesn't mean, and like Lynette Davis says, Lynette and Paul, who taught this whole training thing that we're using with Alive to Thrive Now, she said every person's life is changing every 30, 60, and 90 days. So someone that's not commenting or interacting, you don't know, it could even be a year later, and then it's the right timing, and you've been consistent, you've been providing that value for spiritual upliftment, for inspiration, for personal development, for entrepreneurship, for health, for weight loss, for more energy, for performance. Simply by doing that and branding yourself, you're providing value in the marketplace, and the right people will come to you, or you'll reach out and connect and have conversations. And when it's the right time for them, they'll say, yes, I want to know more. And that's a perfect time to invite them to our Live to Thrive page. Does that make sense?
It does. I appreciate your just helping me with that, because I think that's something I need help with.
I think a lot of us do. You're not alone. You're not alone. And one of the things I would say to you is really go through those trainings in the back office and just get familiar. Even if you don't want to do the buffer thing right now, just get familiar with the process, because the more you expose yourself, the more natural this will start to feel. Everything feels weird in the beginnings, but try to at least post 5 times a day. And if you find that you're super busy, I don't know if you're full-time Isagenix or working another job, whatever the case is, or you're a full-time mom, think about at some point using buffer, because it will take the pressure off of you to have consistent, ongoing content out there without you having to be on Facebook all the time, right? Isn't that what we want, is time freedom and to work smart, not hard? So these are the different things to take into consideration. Thank you so much for being so transparent and willing to share that, because I'm sure that's on a lot of other people's minds. Suzanne, anyone else, anyone on the phone that hasn't had a chance to respond? Scott, Jill Jones, Dee Dee, anyone? You guys have questions? Cynthia? Just want to double check. Oh, Cynthia, she's saying hi. Do you have a question, Cynthia, or you just want to say hi? Okay, Dwayne, we got Dwayne here. Okay. All right, well, if there's no other questions, I want to thank you for attending tonight. I apologize for going over 30 minutes, but did you guys find value from tonight? Was this valuable?
Yes.
For you?
Yes.
Yay! And remember, the trainings are in your back office, so don't worry if you don't remember, but 5% of this, you'll still be able to access it. So, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Finn.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. We'll go ahead and stop the recording now.